I'm so lucky. Having a friend like Brian is just amazing. He has given me so many albums, and we have another. It is a Belgium album he picked up from a dealer mate of his for a special price, and he wants to sell it. Now, this collection, I went through the catalogue and I only counted the very expensive stamps and got up to $3,000 catalogue value. We're going to go through it, and I'd love to say at the end I'll tell you exactly how much he's selling it for, but I'll let you know about 5 minutes in. Anyway, let's go have a look. Cheers. Let's get started. This looks a lot like the Netherlands album we went through. It was worth $5,000. So, nice old album. These albums themselves, I think you buy all the Davo inserts all separately, and they cost a fair whack. I think this would probably be at least $500-600 worth of album. It's not worth that now. That would have cost brand new. As you can see, toning all the way throughout. Probably not stored too well. Unfortunately, people pass away and then their loved ones don't store their stuff properly. It's just a real shame. Alright, the first couple of stamps. Now, I'm going to have to zoom in because I want you guys to appreciate these stamps. They are worth $23 each, and I think they are quite nice. They are not affected by any toning whatsoever. The pages are, and like I've mentioned previously, these little sleeves, they're like little hangers. You buy them in strips and you cut them to size. So normally back in the old days you get a hinge and put the stamp on the hinge, but then once people realised that hinges wreck stamps, they came up with this idea, and it's great because it really protects the stamp. Amazing cancellation there. Looks okay. It's had a hinge before. And this one here is the Dick Cents. Nice. Number 10 cents. That one's 20 cents, and the ones worth a bit more are not there. But they're beautiful. But you use $23 each for those. Now, probably, the margins on this side are not that good, so you get that much cheaper and things like that. And prices have gone down. So that is just I got these prices from a 2016 Stanley Gibbons catalogue. You've all seen that before. This one here, I've got all the prices here, and I've only written the prices down worth the most. So $9.50, $9.50, $6, $5, $27, $52. $52, like, that's really nice. Yeah, you can see that. I have to remember to look at the camera because I've been zoomed you in. And again, the numbers here, I've got them here. 1 cent, it's 5 buff, 3.40. Oh, there was a 1 cent grey. Oh, this 1 cent grey is worth $32. That's quite nice. It's got perforations on two sides and then it's straight in the other. It's just a bit strange. There's $10, $20, $3.40, $8, $8.50. That one there is badly centered. It's hinged to the page. Again, the prices I've given is what a perfect example would be. These are not perfect examples, and that's okay. But you're filling a space. If you haven't got these spaces, it's really good. And when I mention the price in a few more minutes, you will, I think, hopefully agree with me. Alright, these are the only stamps on the page. I've now only going to tell you the ones worth anything. $8, 20 cent olive, $4.60, $7, and $5 there. So the two up there is worth the most. Really nice looking stamps, these. Very nice. To think like 1884, like, that's amazing. Excuse me. These are beautiful stamps. As you can see, you've got the selvage. These are only worth their prices when they've got this attached. When they're missing, they're worth a lot less. 2 cent is $3. Main reason I included that is because it was right next to the 50-cent brown. Where's the 50? This one. I don't know which one that was. The grey, 50-cent grey. Oh, the brown. This one here is $50, $7.50, $58, $15, $150, and this one's $2.40. So this one here, $150. Isn't that insane? $150 for that one stamp. Unbelievable. And then this one here is very hard to get, $50. It's always missing from collections. And the 25, yeah, it's probably not worth that much because I haven't got the price down there. Oops, I didn't show you this one. Sorry, I went by and pointed this 25 and you couldn't even see it. It's $2.40 that one. That one there, $150. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, so these here look amazing. They're not worth that much though. What are worth a bit more? They look amazing, like the art, design and work in those. I'll see if we can go a little bit closer. Wait a minute, pull it down. Look at the artwork. That is amazing. I mean, I love the cancellations, but I think you need one of each to make them look good so you can just really enjoy it. Just brilliant design work. That's just the head. And if we just come out a little bit, one down the bottom here, the 2 cent one is $17.50. And the 35 and 50 are $6 each. Bit of toning on this one here, but it's not from the book, it's from probably, they must have grabbed it from somewhere, it had toning. Thank God it hasn't spread. There are a few blank pages in this book, unfortunately. Now the only one really worth anything is the 20 cent. This one here is worth $11.50. So there's still a lot of pages to be filled, but I don't think I'd be filling them in this book because there is like toning on the edges of the pages. Now there's a really nice stamp here. This one, right, I'll show you those ones, nothing out of these two. Now I've got to, again, the design here is just stupendous. The 5 cent is worth $9.50, $14, $150. So we've come across two stamps worth $150. That looks magnificent. Beautiful soft and nose cancellation. And then this stamp here is worth $46. Now, this definitely one isn't because it is a bit rough with the perforations. Probably nice with a wash. But this one, though it's hinged, I don't think it's really hinged that much. It's a perfect example of a stamp, just about. It's so nice and clean. Beautiful. All right. What else we got? Rightio, these ones here are the ones with little crosses on them, 5, 10 and 20. So we got $11.50, $1.20 and $36. Now, that's not centered properly. It's very much onto the right, but hey, still a nice looking stamp to fill a hole. Just going to come back a bit. Some of these designs, engraving and that is just amazing. Look at these ones down here are just amazing too. I can't believe them. They look so good. Look at the colours, two-tone, they're beautiful. Even the design, these are not two-tone, but the design, engraving is just magnificent. But they're not worth that much. Otherwise I would have written the prices down. There's just a couple of stamps here. Alright, so here, again, I'm not going to waste your time. And I'm only saying price for rarity's sake. This one here, $4.60, But your two that are worth more, $18.50 and $29. Look at these missing ones. So some nice big ones. Again, this is centered lower left, and the perfs have more to be desired, but $29 stamp, you know, you get it for $5-6. Still, nice one. A few of these ones up here were $3.40 each. But again, look at the design of these. The artwork is next level. Anything before the 1960s is just magnificent. These ones are no good. The paper's been destroyed, but I reckon if you put them, you wash these in detergent and follow them up with a bit of Milton, they would come up very nice. This one's quite a nice one. Looks like a musketeer just about, doesn't it? That's $3.40. There's one without a solid background that's worth a lot of money. So this one's a solid background. Oh, we've got a lot of heads now. I'll just pull out a little bit more so it doesn't look too in your face. Looks amazing. They all look really nice. I think I've talked about collecting Belgium, so I think this would make a really good starter. And I'm sort of really thinking about, oh, I should pay for these. But then, you know, I'm trying to still do my German. I know I'll kick myself later on for not getting them. These are great, 10 cent green, 22, $8.50, $8.50, $8.50. And the purple is $18.50. Very nice. These ones look quite nice. There's a few here, but the one's worth some money. Out of all these, the 20 cent purple, because it's mint. But these here, these are used, and this is $11.50, $70, $58. That's a really nice one. It's scented really well. Perfs are all intact. I don't know, like it might do with a wash, but overall it's a nice looking stamp. I mean, it could be a little bit cleaner. It's still got a little bit of gum on it, but it has been used. Again, there's a little bit of gum on it, but still has been used. But this one is centered more on your right. That's perfectly centered, but the perfs are a bit torn up. But this one's looking really nice, and that's worth you $70. So that's a good stamp. I think it'd be worth, you know, if you only want to collect to the 1950s or something. I think this book goes all the way to, I'm just trying to tell you, yeah, it goes 50s, 60s. This couple are nice. I think the blue one here is worth $11.75. This one here is, yeah, I think you'd have to throw it out. It's a bit bad. Quite nice. I really like the idea of these books. They're quite nice, actually. Be nice to do a book like this. Huh? It's very much. I like the idea of probably not really searching and doing the you know, one of everything or whatever, but to have the what I would say, just fill the hole sort of thing. I like that idea. I've never done that. But I think you'd be investing in the paper, and it costs more than the actual stamps themselves. But I think you can buy this. You can buy these made up from people. Print them out yourselves, which would be nice. Yeah, a couple of these are just ruined. 10 on 40 and 10 on 70. So 10 on 40, these two here, worth $8 each. That one there's worth $6. Really love these balloon stamps. They're wonderful. This one's worth $6.50. The 10 cent on 70 is that one there is a $38 stamp. That's an $8 stamp. That one's pretty good. But those balloon stamps are very nice. I've got a couple of blank pages. We've got these ones here. $2.80 and the 75 cent. What's the 75 brown? This one here, $14. Normally, if they're not in a set, they're not worth that much, but that one is. I always see this one. I really like that one. That's a $23 stamp. I never see it in the 1 franc. It's always the cheaper ones. But that's a really nice stamp. I didn't realize it was worth that much. These here are quite surprising. $2.40, $2.40, $11.50. And these, just a few dollars. Must be the queen or an actress or something. The 1 franc, $3, $4, $8. I've never seen a black selvage before. It's different. Very nice. Yeah, a few of them have got a fair bit of toning and stuff on them. So you're wondering how much he wants for him? He wants $150. $150 for this book. And as you can tell in the first few pages, you had that. And then if you just put 50 cents a stamp, you've got it as well. Oh, I got that one up there. The one's worth anything is 1 franc and 1 franc 75. 1 and 1.75. $3.48, but that wouldn't be worth it because it's got the toning. I'm not looking at other parts of the page because there's no stamps there. So 1 franc 25 again. So this one, where's the 125? Here is 4, 4, 11.50. I quite like these ones more. These need to be $1,000 each. They look amazing. Up here look beautiful. I love that. I wouldn't mind seeing the rest of this set. Beautiful looking stamps. I think if I bought this, I want to buy these pages again. Get another nice new holder for them, and then have it in a sleeve to protect it. I'd also cut these up again and put all these in nicely, because it served it well. But it just shows you that me going through and pricing it at $3,000, you can buy these things fairly cheaply now. Fair point that a lot of the stamps at $3,000 are not the quality you would expect. Like, you'd want more to get that top price. And that's fair enough. So if you even say you get a third of the price, so it's $3,000 I catalogued it, perfect stamps, make it $1,000 for $150. Still cheap as chips. But then I haven't counted all the stamps less than $3. What's this? 175. I don't know where I saw that one. Oh, this one here, $3, and the big one, $18.50, and that's a pretty nice looking stamp. No, a couple of those need to be thrown out. But I think it'd be really nice sort of collection to take on. Like, you know, you still got to have to hunt. So like there's a lot of spaces still left. So you get to hunt still to fill it all in. So it'd be a very satisfying sort of collection. You're not starting from the very beginning, which will break the bank. But no doubt some of these stamps are going to be worth a bit. But it'd be enjoyable getting them and filling them up. Look at these. They're very nice. They look really nice mint. Beautiful looking stamps. This one here is $7. This one is $5. 75 olive. It must be this one, $10.50. And this one here is $5. The only one on this page is this one here. It's quite nice. It's a blank page. Blank page. Alright. So there are enough to go looking. But yeah, I think if it was my collection, I would buy all the pages again. I'd have to go, yep, I want to do this like they've done. But renew everything, clean the stamps, anything with toning on it, either wash them and try and get rid of them. And if that didn't work, just start again. Like, just leave them out and buy new ones. So this one here, $17.50. It's a beautiful big stamp. What's a good Belgian catalogue to get? What would you need? Probably another Mikkel's. The more I look at this, the more I think, ooh. But then I think of the Netherlands too, and I think, ooh. Yeah, I might have to have a look at these Davo pages and see how much they're worth. Because it just feels like sacrilege. Some person spent so much money, so much time building this collection up. They've done such a good job. It'd be just so nice to finish it for them. There's 3 franc. Where's the 3 franc 25? $3.20. It's a nice one just here. It's only stamp on the page. So like there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 stamps on this page that are missing. So there's a fair lot of stamps that still need to be found. I think the beauty about these type of collections is, you know, it's in order, you know what you're missing, there's holes in it. I think it'd make the whole collecting experience so much more fun, like filling the holes. I watch Silk on the Web and I really like how he does his American album. Every time he gets a better stamp, like he'll put anything in that hole. So if he's got a rip stamp, he'll put it in there. And he goes, well, that'll do, it's filling a spot. But then when he gets a better stamp, he replaces it. He always compares them, which is the best, and replaces. I think that's, you know, something fun to do. That's $7 and £2. That one there is $3.40. Again, I don't know the difference between that side and that one. I don't know if he's the same or different. So I haven't got that knowledge yet. So yeah, it's got to double them out. This whole top set together is worth $13. I don't know if it's hinged or not. Yes, it's hinged, like most stamps. It's a sacrilege, isn't it? Yeah. But they still look very nice. They look perfect. Very nice. This one here is worth $4.60. This one here is a blank page. I've got some little ships up here, which are quite nice. Oh, I love these. Look at that. A couple knights, 3 knights, warriors. Look at those. They look quite nice as well. Belgium just knew how to do stamps. Honestly, all these stamps look amazing. And the more I say that to myself, the more I think, do I buy it before I tell you guys about it? But if I bought everything I wanted, like I still haven't got through my, I still got to go through my Australian stuff and sort that out. I'm going to go through, I think, just a lot of my stamps and just start getting rid of stuff I'm never going to play with. I've got a lot of KGV, one pence KGV. Yeah, everyone's after them. I've got hundreds and hundreds, probably over thousands of them. And I always keep on thinking, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, but I never do it. And really, how many times will you go over these? I think it'd be fun filling it out and finalising the collection. This 3 one here is just $7. Then the 4 is the 4 up the top is $2, and then the 75. This one is 3, and this one is 5. The rest are either $1 or $3 or something. Probably $1.50. Oh, this one here, that surprised me, $14. And then this one is $8. I love the little tank on it. Looks great. That looks really cool. They really knew how to do their stamps. Alright, look at these. Quite nice. So the two values worth anything is the 25-cent green, $3.40, and the 65-cent purple, $27. They're mint, those two, so they're worth quite a bit more. We've got these 2 francs 50. This one $14, and this one is worth $40. 14 and 40. It's crazy, isn't it? There's a couple of heads here. Bit of a nose on that guy. Very prominent figure. These look amazing. I'd love to see the full set of these. Quite nice. 2 francs and 3 francs. So 2 is $1.40, 2.80, 10 franc. That one there, 18. Oh, you can't see it. That one there, 18.50. I went right by it. 18.50, 6.50. So I mentioned $1.40. Once I start looking the prices up for these sets, I noticed they're more expensive. I put a few extras in there, but. Alright, this one here is $14.50, $15.50, $16.50, $34, $92, $98. Insane. Isn't that just insane? It's like $250 set. Look at that moustache. Oh my god, it's the biggest moustache I've ever seen. And this one here is worth $32. So 1950s, rock on for prices. This nurse here is worth $6.50. These bridges, $4.60, $14, $16.50, $38, $60, $76. So mint, these things are worth a fair fortune. But eBay, the prices aren't near that. I think you can pick them up a lot cheaper because people are not buying anymore. That's what people don't get. The cost of living in that. People are retiring, getting back into stamp collecting. They can't afford to pay the prices people want. The funny thing is, when we're married and working with kids, we couldn't afford it either. So, because you're looking after your kids. I think on my deathbed, just before I'm dead, I'm going to drag all my money out and buy those kangaroos I need to finish my collection. I'll be like, I want 3 2-pound kangaroos. Give them to me. Thank you very much. Oh, nice. Look at that. Hold on one sec. I just noticed I've just shot 30 minutes of a video without my mic, my really good mic plugged in. So apologies for the bad sound. I'll make sure I ramp it up so you don't notice as much. These are quite nice. It's beautiful. So the 80 cents. So where are we? 80 cents. Come up here a bit. Oh, I'm trying to find 80 cents. I don't really leave really good notes. Must be 20 cents. I've written it wrong, as this said here. So 32, 32, 14, 80 cents, 280. Then 1 franc, 2 franc. So some of these have been mixed up. 1 franc, 15, 4 franc, 32, 3 franc, 32, 2 franc, 14. That's a nice little set. A 60, 70, 80, $90 set. And these ones here are 24, 60, 36. And that's only less because it's cancelled to order. These are mint. And they're perfect centering. Probably hinged. I think most of these stamps are hinged. Yeah, hinged. You're not going to get away from that. Not with this age. They're quite nice. 2 francs. All right, so 2 and 8. That's $4.60, $23. These are all less. They're quite nice. We're not even like a quarter of the way through. I think we're a third of the way through. Oh, unbelievable. They're quite nice. I think it's the dogs. This dog's one is worth $8. Quite nice. Those are beautiful. It's about 3-tone. Quite nice. Beautiful. So the 50 cent grey, $6, $3.20, $6.40. No, 20 franc. Where's the 20 franc? This one down here. That's $6.50 and that's $3.20 and the 50 cent up the top. So I found a lot of these sets. The very first, low value, because normally this is the one they send around on envelopes. The really first one and the last couple are worth the most. Nice empty page. I think there's oh yeah, look at these. This is quite amazing. I looked at this set and went, oh, that wouldn't be too much and look a bit stickery stampery. But then you start looking at them, you're like, oh my God, the quality is phenomenal. Like very nice indeed. The 1 franc, this one here, $3.20, $5.50, $10, $13.50, and it's just magnificent. Magnificent stamp. Unfortunately, it's hinged, but still got all its gum. Just magnificent. And down here, the turquoise, I think it's either that one or that. One of them is worth $3. That's it. But this set, beautiful. Very nice set. Beautiful. Quite nice. There's a few here worth a bit. The 7 franc, 13, 10, no, 13, 3 franc, oh, that one there, 10, and the 7 there, and a 3, this one here. So 4.60, 10, 13. So they've set them out to make it look best in the book, which I like that. They've spent some time to figure that out. That's a nice flower up the right, but look at these. That is just magnificent. Just beautiful. Oh, these are nice. Aircraft and parachutists. The 1 franc, that one is $3.80. The 2 franc is $8. 2 franc 50, $14. 14, 15.50. They all look very nice. Just have a look. No doubt it will be on the back. Yeah, baby little hinge, but they've hidden quite well. Very nice looking stamps though. Absolutely gorgeous. Those two there. Not too sensational. Belgium. Beautiful. They look nice. So these ones here are priced from $3.40, $7.50, $8.50 and $12.50. $12.50, $8.50, $7.50, so on. And the 3 and the 6, these two, $2 and $5.50. These are nothing. Quite nice. Oh, we hit a bit of a stride here. So $5, $9, $9.50, $10, $14. And again, Brian only wants $150. I'd love to know how much he paid. $2.60, $4, $4.40, $5 and $6.80. I like them. They're not shiny. They're like a bit dull, like the printing. It looks really, really good. That's the weirdest looking animal. Okap? I don't know. It's just the weirdest looking animal. I have no idea what it is. I feel sorry for the thing. Oh, look at these. All these stamps look great this period. Just so nicely done. I like these doves with the little doves inside the doves. Perfect. All right, I'm going to go and get a drink of water. It's getting really hot underneath this big shiny light. Hold on one sec. Well, I love the fact that I can just get up, go away, all of a sudden find the whole night taking over, and just come back the next day and continue looking at stamps. I think it's just fantastic. I never have to sit down and do a full a full video all the way through. I mean, these books are a lot bigger. Look at these. Oh, it's good to be back. Oh, wait a minute, I need to make a cup of coffee. Wait one sec. All right, my morning is now perfect. I've got stamps in front of me, a coffee, and I've got you guys watching, which is great. I really like this one. That's just amazing. Can you see that? Oh, look at that. It's just sensational. Really like that. Oh, empty page, except for these two here. I haven't got prices for these. Some of these, like, yeah, only $1, $2. It's only $2 or $3. I usually only highlight them $3 if there's some more expensive ones on the page. That's beautiful. Oh, there's one at the top. Wait a minute, just there. I think we need to go in a little bit more. I mean, I'm gonna have to remember to move the book, but you guys need to be able to enjoy these as much as me. Oh, I need to put on my really good glasses. And you can see I've been running around all morning. I've not got myself worked out yet. Dropped the boy off at school. Oh, look at that, that's 3 Musketeers. That's amazing. Yeah, dropped the boy off at school, went and did some quick shopping. Wife's in bed after a night shift. I get to play all day. Look at these. They are perfection. And I say that because, I mean, well, they're not even hinged. Look at that, it's beautiful. But see how, where's my perfection? I love this. I've used this all the time now. Thanks, Roger. Look at that. See how it's like, it must be a type of printing because it's not shiny, it's dull, but it's over layers. So it must be like screen printed. And we've got like 1, 2, 3 colours. Just perfection. All 4 of those stamps are perfection. Next level. If I could take those 4 out and put them in my album, I would. They are just beautiful. Don't think much of the subject matter. Push bikes are great, or racing's okay, but the quality of the stamp, if I could have done that quality in medieval, something medieval, I'd love it. As you can probably tell, I love medieval books and stuff. I love reading them. They're all really nice. That's a nice big stamp. I don't know what this big cross is here. It must be... oh, I read it. It's not the red... Oh, I just can't think of what it is. I think it's to do with the advertising. Oh, not advertising, but the money they're trying to get together. Sorry, I'm just going to have a quick Google search. No doubt all of you are too. And if we do that, look in Google Lens. The image features vintage postage stamps from Belgium. Yep, considered collectibles. Group of beauty cherubs. Yep, Belgium. Demand stamp as face value. Series appears to be part of a semi... What did I push? Print of adjacent stamps. Series appear to be semi-postal charity stamps. That's it. The word's charity. Sorry, memory's going. I think the older you get, the more your memory sort of starts to lose itself. My recall's getting worse. That is beautiful. That's a really nice stamp. Sorry for the slurping. That needs to be moved soon. Very soon. It might be too late. That is nice. These are nice too. They look great, don't they? Oh, is that like a double blur? It looks a bit blurry, that one. It's like a double image. They look great. Probably a little bit, it'd be nice if it were a little bit sharper. I don't know if that's a variety or something. There's only stamps on that page. These ones here, meh, not that great. Sorry, I mean, if you love them, it's just sometimes a little bit open with my comments. Quite nice. They're missing a couple, but it's a good album for that. He hasn't got the whole thing filled. But I think if you wanted to start out and fill these in, you could. These are really beautifully done. So I think you could probably, there'd be a lot of subscribers out there who have created pages like this. So all you'd really have to do is go and buy the page, download the pages from someone. You might have to pay someone. eBay has a lot. Might be a good way to get some money. Has anyone made pages? Have any subscribers made pages? Because I'm thinking of starting, I want my boy to create a website for me. And then I can put links to all free resources from around the country, around the world. Because, we've been given pages for the douche right. Saying that, I should just fill those in, shouldn't I? As well as my own album. Look at these. Quite nice. I think if I filled an album like this, it'd be a lot cheaper. As in, it limits me putting all the different colour variations and watermark. Like, you'll get different watermarks, but everything else. That's a really nice couple of stamps. Oh my God. Belgium's beautiful. And this whole period is getting cheaper. I'd hate to see what they're worth. Lions Club, look at that, 1967. Great organisation. I've never been part of it, but I've seen a lot of stuff they've done, which is just truly amazing. Wow, look at that and that. They are beautiful. So I wonder if the person before me, or the person before Brian, because he owns this album, got the stamps, got the album with some of the stamps in it, and then he started moving them into little plastic covers. Because I reckon if you could get new sheets, get a new folder and get a sleeve to keep it into, and then put these sheets in and fill them out with these little tab, I think it'd just keep it forever. That is a magnificent stamp. I've never filled out an album like this. It's starting to really appeal to me looking at this one. Very nice, isn't it? And I really like on how Silk on the Web, he fills these out and he just goes, oh, I've got another one of these. Which is the better stamp? That one there's a bit of a shame. It looks a bit yellow. Yeah, look at that. You can see it needs to be washed. I'm going to do a video today and go through the stamps we cleaned the other day. But I might have already, shouldn't say that because we might see it before. That's a really cool set of stamps. I wonder if they came joined together. Fortunately, Stanley Gibbons' 2016 catalogue is sparse on details. Whereas McKell's and ACSC are amazing. Apologies for the long video today, but I could fly through these a lot quicker, but the stamps deserve to be appreciated. You can always come back and watch the video. I reckon this album is going to sell pretty quickly. Now, I'm trying to remember his name. I've got this great German subscriber. Wait 1 sec, hold on. Subscriber Far East. I love all your guys putting in, but Far East, he lives in Germany and he really gives a perspective of prices and things from over in Germany, which I love. Now, I love all you guys. There's a lot of people give responses and comments and really teach me what I don't know, which I think is fantastic. So if you haven't already, make sure you all go back. If you watch a video, go back after a week or two and have a read through the comments, because people have been putting in some really interesting information. You know, things that are worth more, or check the perforation. Far East, you know, he likes to say, well, you know, I go, oh, this is a really good bargain, it's worth this. He goes, well, over here, you can get it heaps cheaper. And it's like, oh, wow. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and I won't say who, and he said there's a couple of dealers that go overseas every year and go on holidays to big shows, stamp shows, and pick up Australian stamps because they are worth less over there than they are in Australia. So they try and get a lot of the old kangaroos, bring them back to Australia, which is just fantastic. So I'm just trying to find reasons to go over. Watched the movie the other day, I think I probably mentioned already, The Way, along the Camino Trail, and starts in France and works its way all the way through to through Spain. And I think I'm a bit hooked on the whole idea, especially my wife, sort of being interested as well. I might go and film it and share it with everybody. Not on this channel, but on a different one. The idea of leaving this for 3 months hurts my heart. Look at that. But it won't be for a few years until the kids are bigger. They reckon it takes 3 months to do it. Everyone should do it once in their life. They say it will find yourself. But today, I've been thinking about buying a new car, because fuel is going up through the roof in Australia. We're going to be rationed soon. All this talk of it because of this war. I was thinking of getting an electric car. I'm going to buy one many years ago and I went off it. But now I'm just thinking, I think it might be about time. That's great. We do quite a few kilometres every every week with my boy training. Don't really need it myself because I'm retired now. I've got an electric bike, which is good. That gets me around. Look at that. These are really nice. Really good stamps. And as you can see, the prices are, they're not overboard. Now, you can't see the prices because I haven't written them in because they're nothing to sing about, but that's great. Look at these. Those are really, really nice stamps. The printing is just phenomenal. The artwork is second to none. It'd be nice if there was a second colour in it, and then I would be stealing these stamps. Insects, every insect themed collector would be like, oh my gosh. I've seen quite a few of these ones. I really can't price them. I can't find where the prices are in the book. Very nice. Wow, look at these. Stamp of stamps. This is a stamp of stamps that came out. Nothing does my head in more than doing a stamp on a stamp that's already come out. It's like, create another beautiful stamp. Like, if you want to do something great, you know, if you want, this is our tool post office. If you want to do a great stamp, have a look at the old way they did stamps and produce some stamps like that on the old paper with the old printing styles and everything like that. Not the new way, but do them the old way. Like, my God, people would be just shocked. And every collector in the world would buy some. But that's just me. I mean, compare that to the old stamps, you know. I mean, everything's got its place, but I mean, these are beautiful pictures. I mean, they're done quite nicely. I don't want to pick on those ones. But you did them old style. Oh my gosh. Look at these four. They are just beautiful. I think I now I've been through Belgium, driven through it, stopped at one place to look at a manufacturer, make guns and stuff. I can't even remember the name of the place. But it was amazing. It was a military place that produced guns for military and for private. And part of doing my capability management course in defence was you go around to some of these companies, see what they had on offer and stuff like that. Oh my God. Walk into the place, they take you at the end of the tour, they take you into a little room and you sit there and it's just amazing. It's a big circle and all the guns are hanging on the walls and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a gun person. I don't mind shooting them. They're great. I mean, I had to do it every year to keep my scores right for defence. I mean, I was the engineer and you still have to learn how to shoot and everything in case people come over the fence. And I was, you know, personally, I think I was pretty good at it. Always had highest marks. But I've been doing it for 35 years, so. But I'm not a sort of person who can shoot an animal and watch it die. That just does my head in. When I was younger, a lot of the kids used to have rifles for one of their first gifts and they go out hunting most nights. Spotlighting, they used to call it. You take a spotlight on top of your truck, everyone's down the back of the truck, find an animal like a kangaroo and then fire, or a fox or something like that. It's probably the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Did it once, that was enough. Still relive the poor thing, poor kangaroo I shot. I think if I had to eat, I could do it. I could stomach it, but not for fun. I don't think killing animals for fun is a nice pastime. Apologies to everyone that does it. I just haven't got the constitution for it. But I can look through stamps for hours on end, but not many people can do that. All right, so the 20F, this one here is $4.20. The 10F is $3.40. 15F, woohoo, this one here is $3. I think I must have got bored and found a few prices out. It's quite nice. Oh, these are nice, aren't they? It's a really nice set, those. Really well done. Might come up a bit, just so you can see them. Quite nice. Just go through them. I don't want this video to go for 2 hours and drive you guys nuts. So there's some missing and stuff. Yeah, look at those. I see these pop up all over the place. Can anyone tell me about these? These heads just pop up all different years. They look a bit like the English Queen's heads that are just everywhere. It does me because I use them probably more for postage than all these beautiful stamps. Nice. There's a huge collection. I think the 150 would be in the stamps that I haven't priced, and all the stamps I've priced are sitting on top. So it's insane. I can't believe he only wants $150 for this. Like, and you're like, Jeff, buy it, buy it. I tell you, I am on the verge of buying it. Hold on one sec. Was that back at it again? Look at that. Yeah, I think if you want some Belgian stamps to start, this is a phenomenal collection. Oh, that stamp there is $26. Isn't that insane? Well, where we can get these sheets from? A nice little project. I just don't think I've got enough time in my life to do it though. Oh my God, there's some nice stamps here. $22. This stamp up here is, wait a minute, 1F50. That's it, $7, $4.60, $4.60, $3, $22. This one here is the 50, the 50F. That one there is $2.40, and this one is $5. These are airmail stamps. Love these stamps. Next level. These are beautiful stamps. Oh my gosh. Look at these down here. This 50, this one here is $46. My God. Oh, that's a shame. Look at that spot on it. But I reckon if you washed it, you can't really see it through because it's brown. These are great. That's beautiful. All right, now we're into miniature sheets. All right, missing a few of the early miniature sheets, so there'll be some work there trying to find out where they are. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to, it's nice to look at what they are, but there's none of these are here. What the 60, all right, here we go. There's a couple coming, and there's one here, $9.50. I don't like the way he is, well, the person has put that in there. It's going to wreck each of those corners. That's a shame. Oh, there you go, there's one here. Let's put it in there again. Oh, there you go, there's one. Probably not worth that much because I haven't put any prices on it. Well, it's $4.80. Flowers. Flowers always seem to do pretty well. This is a $5 airmail one. Very nice. These are $15 for both. That's not much. Is it $4.60? $4.60 miniature sheet. A couple of heads down the bottom. Again, just pop up everywhere throughout the album. Tax stamps, nothing there. Oh, wait a minute. I think get our train stamps soon. There's a lot of missing. Oh, here you go. I see these pop up. I love these. These are my favourite. Not worth anything, but they're beautiful. The artwork, two-tone artwork, the printing style, without a doubt, the nicest looking stamps that I've ever seen. Just beautiful. I reckon I could just collect them. Oh, look at this little train and stuff. All these train stamps look really good, but some of them must be worth some money. These are nice. For the amount of these I've found, like I see these all the time, so he's missing quite a few. I thought that would be a lot easier for him to get, unless they're just the cheap ones I see. I'm not sure if they're expensive ones around. Very nice. Oh, look at this, beautiful. I like the idea there's train stamps. I think it might be about it. I'm just going to quickly... Oh no, here we go again. It's got more. Probably the early ones are very hard to find. Just beautiful. That one there's different. That's got a blue purple mark stamp, which is nice. Oh, look at these. Working on the railway track. Again, these aren't worth that much. Not sure what they are. Postal. Belgian. So crossbow. Wow. So this one here's come off. I might just put this up in here to look after it. They look great. Look at these. They've got actual trains on them. These must be very popular. Now the 10F olive is a $7 stamp. But everything would be far less. How beautiful to have trains on stamps. I could just collect those train set. That's just beautiful. It'd be good if they were two-tone though. Everything's sort of dragging me wanting to collect these. Belgium. Just beautiful. I think that's about it. Oh, no, more. Oh, wow. You got, these are great too. So 25 on 20, 25 on 20. That one's 480. And then we've got here, 3 on 3. 3 on 3. That one's 480. That is 750. Well, it's not that because it's all dirty, but after a good clean. 650, 10 on 10. 480, 6, 6. And 25 and 20 is $3. Pretty cool, eh? Like this is the album that keeps on giving. Oh, here we go. Didn't even look up these prices. These are all mint. Just beautiful. And I think, oh no, it's one more up the top there. Still hanging on. Couple more up the top. Very nice. All right, that's it. Hold on one sec. So I think the album is phenomenal. Phenomenal value. $150. Unbelievable. I mean, me just going through it, $3,000 in catalogue value without everything else. And I think you can get at least 150 stamps for $1 each, if not 300 stamps for 50 cents each, without counting the stamps that I catalogued. It's just insane. What does it say for the stamp market? Yes, it has got toning. The album is old. There's hinges on most, if not all, of the stamps. We did find some at the very end that didn't have them. Miniature sheets, tax stamps. We had the train stamps. I mean, and then the occupational stamps. Yeah, there's a lot of holes in it, but it leaves someone, it gives a person a great start for $150. I mean, if I was collecting Germany and I could get that for $150, I'd take it in a heartbeat. I paid far more than that to start my German collection, and really I only paid for all the common stuff. In this album, there's a lot of rare stuff that you really need to get it going. Yeah, it's missing a lot of stuff, but you don't want to buy a complete collection. You just want to buy, a start, and that's a great start. I'm probably talking out loud like this because I'm really considering paying and buying it myself, but I haven't got enough time this year to do it. I've got so many ideas to make more videos, so I really want to do that. That's high on my list of priorities. I think I love looking at these collections and then going, that's it, pat on the back and move on. But some of those stamps are just gorgeous. But anyway, it's out there. I'll put Brian's number up there. If you still got it in a week or two when this video comes up, fantastic. Go ahead and buy it. Yeah, that's just amazing. If you live in the local area and you just want to go and have a look at what albums he's got for sale, just give him a ring. Say, Jeff told me to come over, have a cup of coffee and have a look at the albums in the front of your hallway. And he's a fantastic guy. Amazing. I'd be happy to come over with you and look through them. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love going over. I'm actually going to go over in the next half hour, so can't wait to catch up with him. All right, guys, that's the end of another video. $3,000 album, Belgium stamps, absolutely beautiful. Really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the Netherlands album I did the day before. Just fantastic stuff. And I can't believe he lends this stuff to me to go through. It's just, I'm the luckiest man in the world. All right, guys, have a great day. Enjoy stamp collecting. It's the greatest hobby, the hobby of kings and queens. All right, see you later.